seed after you was going to continue to be king. But because you disobeyed God, God is taking the kingdom away from you and finding him a man after his own heart. We know that man was David, praise God.
Yes.
Now, you might read that and say, wow, that's kind of rough. Where's all the grace and all the mercy? And like, wow, you make one mistake and wow, you get kicked to the curb? God, is God like that? No, God is not like that. There's a difference between doing a certain thing and being a certain way.
That's right.
It was not just something that Saul did. It was the way that Saul was.
Yeah.
I told you I had a talk with a young lady on the phone a few weeks ago, and you know, she was trying to figure out what had she done wrong. I think, in essence, she was blaming God for her troubles. And I said, well, I can think of a couple of things that you did wrong, you know. And I was praying, so I could say that very respectfully. I was praying that, look, I want to be respectful, but I still want to be honest with her.
All right.
There's a little trick to that too, you know. Sometimes it's kind of hard to balance the two, but I think I pulled it off. She still loved me, praise God. And so I thought of a situation where she was wrong, but it wasn't something that was so crucial that it was going to destroy her, because that was not my goal. My goal was to get her to, hey, wake up and smell the coffee. You ain't perfect either. You've done some things. So I was trying to show her where she was wrong in a particular situation. Now, actually, a lot of things came to mind that I could have said, but if I had started naming all those things, that would have been talking about the way that she was, as opposed to something that she did. See, there's a difference. Yeah. Anybody, I'll give you an example. David was a man after God's own heart. David is the man that Samuel was talking about.
Yes.
David committed murder and adultery.
Yes, he did.
You might say, well, oh, wait a minute, how come he forgave David and David did worse than he did? I'll tell you why. Because David repented.
Hallelujah.
And that was something that David did that was outside the character of David. He had a weak moment. He committed adultery and murder, praise God. But Saul is something that he did on a regular basis. It wasn't just something that he did. It's the way that he was. Yeah. That was his attitude. His attitude was, I can do it. I don't really need God. He didn't say, I don't need God. His actions showed that he felt like he didn't need God. Yeah. Praise God. So he did things on his own. He felt like he could take what God said and twist it around and manipulate it and do what he wanted to do, and he thought that it was going to be okay with God, and then he didn't even repent, but he just justified himself by explaining, well, I did it because such and such and such. That's called situation ethics. A lot of people live by situation ethics. Well, you know, I did it because of this, I did it because of that. But you know what? We just got to do what God said to do and let the chips fall where they may. Can you say amen? Do what God said to do. You know, don't worry about the situation and let the chips fall where they may. I made up my mind a long time ago, I'm going to do what thus saith the Lord. I told you when I used to work at Lincoln Myers, and they were talking about the ones in the choir doing this, down in the other, and I would listen to them. I said, wow, if I was a pastor, I wouldn't let that happen. Praise God. They said, yeah, well, you ain't going to have no people then. Well, you know what? I became a pastor, and I live by that standard. And since then, the church has grown. Yes. The membership has grown. Yes. The money has grown. Yes. The spirituality, more importantly, has grown. Yes. And people don't even think, for the most part, that they can get away with that kind of stuff. That's right. Amen. And once in a while, somebody does think that, but they find out that they can't. All right. Can you say amen? Yeah. Amen. So see, I found out when you do what God says to do, and don't worry about trying to compromise, don't worry about, yeah, but if I say that, the people won't like me. You know what? God still like me. Yes. Yeah? You know what? Man don't have a heaven or a hell to put you in. Huh? All right. When you stand before the judgment seat of Christ, he's not going to ask what did so-and-so think about it. He's not going to ask, how did the members feel? Or how did your friends feel? He's not going to ask you nothing about that. He knows that you obeyed my word, and the records will show that you did obey his word. Huh? The records will show. See, your record is on high.
Hallelujah.
Like Job said, my name is in heaven and my record is on high.
Oh, yeah.
Can you say amen? Amen? Praise the Lord. All right, let's turn over a little bit to chapter 15 of the same book. I'm going to show you this is not just a one-time event. Chapter 15, let's start at verse 1. It says, Samuel also said unto Saul, the Lord sent me to anoint thee to be king over his people, over Israel. Now therefore hearken thou unto the voice of the Lord, of the words of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, I remember that which Amalek did to Israel, how he laid wait for him in the way when he came up from Egypt. See, people think that their enemies are getting away. God is saying to you, you keep your hands off them. Don't worry about it. I got this.
Yeah.
And some people, they want to see some instant retribution. I want to see them fall, and I want to see it today. I want to see it right now in my lifetime. Praise God. They ain't none of your business.
All right.
Can you say amen?
Yes.
I'm not being nasty. That's what the Lord said to me. So I'm just saying to you what the Lord said to me.
All right.
God said it's not your business. Our job is to obey God, to do the right thing, regardless of what anybody did. It doesn't matter what they did to you. I know that's rough for some people. It doesn't matter what they did to you. It matters what God said to you to do to them. Amen. Can you say amen? Man, my wife and I were talking about that this morning. You know what? We've learned to just let a lot of things pass, and we've seen God move in a miraculous way, praise God. But when you start trying to roll up your sleeves and take matters into your own hands, you're making a big mistake, huh?
Yeah.
You getting in God's lane. What you doing in God's lane?
All right.
Get out of God's lane. Let God do what he does. God knows how to handle his own business.
Yeah.
He don't need us to try to handle his business. He'll handle our business. Can you say amen? Amen. Praise God. Amen. She said, now go and smite Amalek and utterly destroy all that they have, and spare them not, but slay both man and woman, infant and suckling, ox and sheep, camel and ass. Sounds to me like just about everything.
That's right.
Do an extermination.
Yeah.
Praise God. And Saul gathered the people together and numbered them in Telem, 200,000 footmen and 10,000 men of Judah. And Saul came to the city of Amalek and laid wait in the valley. And Saul said unto the Kenites, go, depart, get you down from among the Amalekites, lest I destroy you with them. For you showed kindness to all the children of Israel when they were come up out of Egypt. So the Kenites departed from among the Amalekites. Amen. They weren't crazy. They had good sense.
That's right.
He said, look, we're going to come and wage war. We're going to do an extermination here. Be best for you if you get out, because when we come in, we're not going to ask, what country are you from? We're going to kill everything and everybody in sight.
That's right.
So he's showing right there that he was not a bad king in that respect. He gave them fair warning. And it says they got up and they got away from the Amalekites. And Saul smote the Amalekites from Havilah until thou comest to Shur, that is over against Egypt. And he took Agag, the king of the Amalekites, alive, and utterly destroyed all the people with the edge of the sword. And Saul and the people spared Agag. I don't remember hearing that being in the instructions, but he decided he was going to spare Agag and the best of the sheep and of the oxen and of the fatlings and the lambs and all that was good. It would not utterly destroy them. But everything that was vile and refused, that they destroyed utterly. Can you say amen?
Amen.
When God tells you to do something, you can't use your own judgment and say, well, maybe God didn't know about this. You know, if he had known about this, surely he wouldn't have told me that. I guess he made a mistake. He overlooked something. God don't overlook stuff. God don't make mistakes. God is perfect. And if you want to serve God, you've got to recognize that God is absolutely
Yes.
God never makes a mistake. God don't stutter. He don't backtrack on what he said. God said what he meant and meant what he said.
Yes.
Praise God. But Saul used his own mind. He used his own philosophy.
Yes.
And he decided, I'm not going to do it God's way, but I'm going to still do some good stuff here. Then came the word of the Lord unto Samuel, saying, it repented me that I have set up Saul to be king. For he has turned back from following me, and hath not performed my commandments. And it grieved Samuel, and he cried unto the Lord all night. And when Samuel arose early to meet Saul in the morning, it was told Samuel, saying, Saul came to Carmel. And behold, he set him up a place, and has gone about, and passed on, and gone down to Gilgal. And Samuel came to Saul, and Saul said unto him, Blessed be thou the Lord. I have performed the commandment of the Lord. He's a cocky little thing.
Yeah.
I have performed the commandment of the Lord. No, he didn't. Praise God. And Samuel said, What needeth then this bleating of the sheep in my ears, in the lowing of the oxen which I hear? And Saul said, well, they have brought them from the Amalekites, for the people spared the best of the sheep and of the oxen to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God, and the rest we have utterly destroyed. He didn't think he did nothing wrong.
That's right.
The people saw some of this stuff was good, and so they figured, well, we better keep the good stuff, but they killed all the rest. They kept the bad, they killed the bad one, they just kept the good ones, praise God. Then Samuel said unto Saul, Stay, and I will tell thee what the Lord has said to me this night.
All right.
And he said unto him, Say on. And Samuel said, When thou wast little in thine own sight, wast thou not made the head of the tribe of Israel? And the Lord anointed thee king over Israel? And the Lord sent thee on a journey. And he said, Go and utterly destroy the sinners, the Amalekites, and fight against them until they be consumed. Wherefore then didst thou not obey the voice of the Lord, but didst fly upon the spoil, and did evil in the sight of the Lord? And Saul said unto Samuel, Yea, I have obeyed the voice of the Lord, and have gone the way which the Lord sent me, and have brought Agag, the king of the Amalekites, and have utterly destroyed the Amalekites. But the people took of the spoils sheep and oxen, the chief of the things which should have been utterly destroyed, to sacrifice unto the Lord thy God in Gilgal. And Samuel said, Hath the Lord as great delight in burnt offering and sacrifice as in obeying the voice of the Lord?
All right.
Behold, to obey is better than sacrifice.
Hallelujah.
And to hearken than the fat of ram. Can you say amen?
Yes.
To obey is better than sacrifice. It's better to do what God said than to disobey God and try to give God something extra. Let me tell you something. God does not need your extra. God don't need it.
That's right.
Well, I disobeyed God, yeah, but I'm going to put a little offering, a little extra in the offering today, and maybe that'll make up for it. I'm going to tell you right now, it will not.
All right.
It will not. God says what he means. It means what he says. God wants us to obey his word to the letter, praise God. Amen. Do what God says to do, and as you obey the Lord will bless you and keep you. Can you say amen? Praise the Lord. One more verse. Listen to verse 23. For rebellion, it's rebellion when we disobey God. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Somebody might say, well, I know one thing, I ain't no idolater. Well, are you stubborn?
Yeah.
Well, I don't go to the root doctor. I ain't never been to Dr. Buzzard's office. But are you stubborn? Are you rebellious? Do you justify yourself when you do wrong? Do you fight back when you're corrected instead of repenting and saying, I'm sorry?
All right.
Somebody say amen. Say amen. Oh my. It's important to obey what thus saith the Lord. It's important to do what the Lord says to do. When you do that, honey, God will bless you. Let me tell you, anything that you're trying to get, you think you can get it from taking matters into your own hands, it won't work. You're only going to hurt yourself. But when you obey God and believe His word and you're walking by faith, see, that's when you're walking by faith. Lord, I don't see it, but I trust you. I'm going to do it because you said to do it. I don't see how you're going to do this. I don't see how you're going to work this out, Lord. I don't see how you're going to say vengeance is yours. They got 1,000 people with them on their side against little old me. But you know what, Lord? I trust you anyway. I trust you because you have never failed me yet. Amen. And you never will fail me. I trust you. You know, I think like David said, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. Why? Because thou art with me. The Lord is with me. I don't have to be afraid because the Lord is with me. It doesn't matter if anybody else is with me. If the Lord is with me, I know I can make it, praise God.
Yes. Yes.
And you can make it.
Hallelujah. Yes.
Don't take matters into your own hand. Trust God.
Trust Him.
Walk by faith and not by sight. See, you can say, I'm walking by faith, but if you're taking matters into your own hand, you're not walking by faith. I just want you to know God will be on your side.
Yes, He will.
He'll be on your side. 1,000 shall fall on thy side, 10,000 at thy right hand, but it won't come near you because the Lord is with you. Can you say amen?
Amen.
Rebellion is at the sin of witchcraft and idolatry, praise God. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, but He hath also rejected thee from being king.